Say her name, Laken Riley. In this video, I'm going to remind my villagers why we should appreciate, love, and show more compassion toward our fellow Americans. Let's go. Welcome back, villagers, to another episode of Hugh Tran, the Insurance Man. Like every other video, I will show you facts, I'll connect the dots, and hopefully you can be a free thinker and decide what you want to do for you and your family. Because if we don't unite now, you are going to get hurt financially. I'll explain why. With some facts, here we go. So, for those that don't remember, when Joe Biden first became president, what did he do the first week of his presidency? He went on national TV and told the whole world that he rescinded more than 90% of Donald Trump's border policy. And who was his assistant at that time? Two came out and backed him up. Alejandro Mayorkas, the man who is supposed to protect our borders. They both did not do their job. They got blood on their hands. And I would not allow Laken Riley passing just to be another statistic, because she's a fellow American. We need to show more compassionate. We need to protect our own. Joe Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas should be ashamed of themselves. They brag about changing 90% of the border policies, allowing a crazy number of illegal immigrants from entering our country. Before you attack me telling me, oh, these are good people, these are asylum seekers, you've been manipulated. You're a part of the psyop, and you need to wake up, my villagers, because it's getting dangerous out there. So dangerous that it's going to hurt you financially. So dangerous that Laken Riley's mother didn't get to see her daughter this past weekend. Continue watching, and I'll connect everything for you. More facts coming your way right now. During Obama presidency, there was about 5 million illegal immigrants entering the United States. During Trump presidency, there was about 4.7 million illegal immigrants entering the United States. Now, present day, during Biden presidency, there are about 12 million entering United States illegally. Under Biden admin, he has more illegal immigrants entering than the last 3 admins. This number is not sustainable. We better wake up, because it's going to hurt you financially. But why is the current admin allowing so many illegal immigrants entering United States? What is their agenda? And this is what I found out. Eventually, they will fast track these illegal immigrants and give them voting status. That's crazy, right? But don't take my word for it. Take a look at this video.
¿Y la comida ahí está muy mal?
Sí. Mala, mala. Ahí no dan la comida mala, piche. La comida no sirve. No botan las comidas que nos regalan, nos las botan para la basura, las leches, los cereales de los niños, todo eso nos los botan.
You guys throw them in the garbage, lo botan.
Sí, todo, nos botan todo.
Si la comida es tan mala, ¿por qué no salga del hotel?
Nosotros nos vamos a salir del hotel, pero el deber ser no es tratarnos como animales, porque somos seres humanos. No somos animales. Nos tratan muy mal ahí, nos tratan muy mal.
¿Por qué piensa que lo botan a la comida cuando lo traigan para adentro?
Quizás mayormente pues también es algo de culpa de algunas personas, porque dejan que la comida se pudra también y no la consumen, y salen animales en habitaciones y eso.
¿Tienen el derecho para votar?
Que entramos ilegal, por lo menos tenemos acceso a votar.
Si tienen el privilegio para votar, ¿para quién se va a votar?
John Biden, que nos está ayudando a nosotros pues sí, aquí.
Yo creo que la mayoría Biden.
Biden.
Él es el que nos está ayudando por Biden.
Claro, Biden.
Y si podría votar, ¿quién votaría?
Por supuesto que por Biden. Por supuesto que por Biden.
You see, in this video, every illegal immigrant entering the United States, they are already got a note, a slip saying, hey, you enter here, We gave you a phone. We gave you a prepaid debit card. We gave you shelters. We gave you food. But don't forget, when it comes to election, vote for Joe Biden, because it was him that gave you all these handouts to enter our country. So make sure you vote for him, because he is the one to help you with all of this. You see that? So right now, they may not allow to vote because they're not U.S. citizens yet, but there's a process. It's already in motion. Gonna make all these illegal immigrants able to vote. That is a big shift in our voting system. Connecting the dots, you can decide what you want to do with these information. And now I'll go to how it's going to hurt me financially, insurance man. Well, take a look at this video.
¿Es su auto aquí?
Sí, ese es mi auto.
Ah, va. ¿Y cómo podrían conseguir un auto?
¿Cómo podríamos conseguir? Pues la verdad, con mucho esfuerzo hemos reunido para poder comprarnos el auto.
¿Y con papeles y eso?
No,
eso-
porque nosotros acá, el emigrante, pues somos como que un poco complicados con los papeles y esas cosas.
Pero pueden manejar sin papeles,
Sí,
sin licencia.
Sí, pues siempre y cuando con precaución, porque es que si no se maneja bien, pues tenemos problemas con la autoridad.
No license, no problem. They're able to get. They got a nice car too. They got a nice little Toyota.
As you can see, illegal immigrants does not have a driver license, but they're able to drive a car. Isn't that illegal? Before you attack me again and say, oh, these are asylum seekers, we should be compassionate. Let's say this illegal immigrant without proper documentation, no driver license, no proof of insurance, they drive a car and they hit you. And you only have just liability, not full coverage. Who's gonna pay out for your car damage? Your insurance company have uninsured motorists. It will kick in, but the insurance company only pay out to a certain amount, policy limit. And if insurance company do this over and over, millions of claims, guess what's gonna happen at the end of the year? Insurance go up, but you're not at fault. So you be mad at insurance company when you should be mad at border policies and who was the one that enforced all of these. Joe Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas. You see where I'm coming from? Even though you're innocent, but you can get hurt financially, because with all this crazy claims coming in, and there's no way insurance company can claim these lost properties, they have to increase their rate. And this is just for the auto insurance side of things. Imagine these illegal immigrants break into property, break into businesses. What's going to happen to the business and commercial side of insurance? It'll go up, but you're not at fault. Why should it go up? Because insurance company job is to profit. If they cannot profit and keep paying out, they have to increase their rate. It's going to hurt you financially. I hope you understand that. But this video, I want to connect the dots, give you the facts, that way you understand the severity of this illegal immigrant issue. A lot of people try to bury it under the rug because we don't know who's coming in. When I say illegal immigrants, people think that, oh, you're not compassionate, you're a bad person. All the people that are saying these kind of things, they probably live behind a gated community. They're not middle class like you and I. They don't care about building a small community. Asylum seeker, we welcome, but there's a proper way to do things. There's a waiting period, there's documentation. You cannot open your border and allow all these people coming in without knowing who or what they are. There are terrorists coming in. It was already on video, capture. This terrorist saying, you don't know who I am? You're not smart. You will know who I am soon enough. That's a threat to our great nation. Swept under the rug. There are rapists. There are killers. And there are murderers. That brings me to this point. Laken Riley. A 22 years old Augusta University nurse student. Life was taken. Her death could have been preventable. A mother didn't get to see her daughter this past weekend because of lousy politicians officials that we elected to do what's right for our great nation. Joe Biden, Alejandro Mayorkas failed Laken Riley. What happened to her? Jose Antonio Ibarra, a Venezuelan illegal immigrant, got through El Paso, Texas, and went to New York City in 2022. Already committed a crime. And what happened in New York City? They let him go. And what did he do? He went to Sanctuary State, Georgia. Athens, Georgia. Because in 2019, what did the mayor came out publicly? The mayor, Kelly Gertz. We're not a racist state. We welcome all. No bigotry here. We are not hating against people of color. We welcome all. Come in, come in. Kelly Gertz failed Laken Riley, just like Joe Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas. But instead of taking accountability, he deflected. This is what he had to say.
2019 was not that long ago. You might remember the dynamic we were living in the late teens in this country, where you had the President of the United States speaking in the most vile terms about people who were foreign born. And you had that notion metastasizing in places like Charlottesville. In the main, I caution against conflating immigration and crime. The data demonstrates that the two are not connected. Because the impact of federal immigration policy on localities has been under such consistent discussion in recent months, I do want to say a few words about this. It's my 18th year as a local government policymaker, and my work has overlapped with 4 U.S. presidencies and numerous iterations of Congress. All of them have failed to reach agreement on how to handle immigration.
You see, instead of taking accountability, Kelly Gertz deflect and blame it on who? Donald Trump, like always. He was mad because Donald Trump was saying harmful words, foul words to make people upset. And he had the audacity to tell us how to think, what we heard. An illegal immigrant murdered Laken Riley when she was running at UGA campus. The forensic came out. This illegal immigrant, Jose, used a weapon and bashed Laken's head so bad her skull became disfigured. Do you know what that means? That means she was in severe pain. Her skull, it cracked. That had to be a crazy, crazy impact for a skull to become disfigured. But Laken Riley's death is going to get thrown under the rug because she's not part of the agenda. So say her name with me. Laken Riley's death could have been preventable, could have been prevented if people did what they're supposed to do. Protect Americans, love Americans, appreciate Americans, because Laken Riley wants to contribute to society. She's studying to be a nurse. It bothers me so much that a potential society impact, she could impact society in such a beautiful way because she want to be a nurse for what? Help her community. And she was robbed of that because Joe Biden, Alejandro Mayorkas, and Kelly Gertz did not do their job. I hope this video will help you become a free thinker, my villagers. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think, because this bothered me so much. Forgive me for talking too much, but it just, I feel in recent years we forget what a great nation we live in. We forget what it's like to love each other. We forget what it's like to be an American. Like every other video, I leave you with this. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your health, and I'll see you in the next video.